Okay, I'm going to show you how to log into this new program we're going to use for Business Office Specialist class. It'll make it a lot easier on you guys to use at home. You don't have to have any technology other than the internet and a computer. A Chromebook will work as well, so hopefully this will make it simpler instead of trying to do geometrics. And those of you that don't have geometrics, you'll be able to do this as well. So first, you're going to go to testout.com and then click Login. I've already created logins for everyone. It is your student username, the same one you use at the school to log into the computers, and then a default password, which I will send in an email so that you know what that is. So you'll log in here, put your information in, and then it will take you to a screen like this once you're logged in. So you should already automatically be enrolled in the right class, and you can begin. So you'll click down here on Test Out Office Pro, and up here at the top is the way you are going to navigate the course. So if you click those three little lines right there, it opens up what is all included in here. We're starting with PowerPoint so that everybody's starting on the same page. So you'll click on the PowerPoint number 6, and then right here on the right you have a list of all the different assignments you're going to do, and it's broken down by sections, so you're focusing on just certain tasks for each of these assignments. So if we look at the very first one, you have an introduction to PowerPoint. This little symbol means it's a video. You're going to watch the video. I can see if you've watched the video or for how long you have, so please just watch them. They're pretty quick, and it'll walk you through PowerPoint and then how to make designs. This is also a video. And then PowerPoint Tasks Overview will show you kind of the overview of what you're going to learn in this section. So I'll click on one of those just to show you what that looks like. Here's your video. So you can play the video here.
In this part of the course, we'll learn the basics of Microsoft PowerPoint. Rather than just
Okay, so that's the video. There's a couple different things you can do when you're watching the video. The first one is an interactive script. So when I hit play, it will actually follow along with the script
explaining what the program does, we've prepared a PowerPoint slideshow as a visual aid.
and tell you where it's at in the video. So that way, if you're one that will pay attention more by reading along, that's probably a good option for you. You can also speed up how fast she is talking by clicking here. So if you want to listen to it a little quicker, or you need to slow it down, you can do that as well. You can also
Here goes. In this
put on closed captioning. So if you don't want to hear her voice, but you just want to read the screen, you can do that. You can change the color of all that stuff, but that's not super important. The big thing is right here, if you want to change the text size, that is also helpful, so you can do that. So you'll watch this video. This one's 3 minutes long.
presentation, we're going to discuss what PowerPoint is and why it's important.
Okay, so after you've watched both videos, you'll go on to this task overview. So this is just explaining what you'll learn in this section of PowerPoint. Right here is how you can study for this section. Ask yourself these questions. This is what you're going to be practicing now. So here comes the assignment part. After one more video and another. This is a fact sheet, so you can kind of scroll through this. This is just the general layout of PowerPoint so that you're familiar with when it says to save something or to open something or to create something new. This is all similar to Word, so you should at least have those basics down. But I would review these things like the Home tab, Insert Design. That's the same as Word, but we have Transitions, Animations, Slideshows, which is specific to PowerPoint. So knowing where those are located will speed up the process of being able to do your assignments. Okay, so here we have what's called a skill lab, a challenge lab, and then we have applied labs. So those are 3 different types of assignments. In your skill lab, this is practicing skills and building them. So you'll have a help option. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So when I go into my skills lab, over here on the left, you're going to see you have 10 tasks to complete. It's not 58 problems, so you should be happy about that. Here I can go between tasks, or I just start at the top one. It says create a new blank presentation, then close the new presentation without saving changes. That's my instruction. If I start working on it and I want to reset it, I can click here. If I want to skip it, I can click there, but really, if you work through these, you should be able to get them done in a row. If you are absolutely not sure, need help, don't know what to do, you can click the hint and it will tell you, just like Geometrics did, where to go, what to click. If you click show me, it actually pulls up a video on how to do that.
Select the File tab.
So lots of help options, but again, you don't want to rely on these because when you go to do the other assignments, you won't have these options. So I'm just going to show you this first task. So create a new blank presentation, and then you're going to close it without saving it. So file, click on new, blank presentation, and then close it. Automatically, it tells me if I did it right here. Task completed. I can continue to the next one. But if you don't see anything and you think you've finished it, that means you haven't done it correctly. So I would reset, try again. If you can't get it, then maybe go to your hint option. But if you don't see this popped up and you think you're done, you haven't done it correctly, so that's when you need to keep redoing it. If you do use these options, it will put that question back into the queue of your 10 problems. So you will eventually do it again and again until you don't have to use the hint or show me options. Okay, so when you're finished, you'll hit here, score lab, and then right here it will tell you your score. Obviously, I didn't do so well because I only did 1 problem. But I'm going to go out so I can show you the next thing. So, your challenge lab looks a little different. So right here, it's a challenger board, the leaderboard. It doesn't show anybody else's name. It will show your name and how well you're doing in my class. So there's kind of some incentive to know things and do them quickly. But you can do this challenge lab. So you click start lab, and it's only going to be a couple of tasks and 1 scenario. So you'll do everything to the same presentation. So if you click begin, here's our tasks. Now if you notice, the show me option has gone down here and it's now timing me. It's telling me how long it's going to take, I'm taking on these assignments. So copy the second slide and paste it at the end of the presentation using the default paste option. So I'm going to go to the second slide, copy, and paste it at the end of the presentation. And then it tells me that I've done it right and I can go on to the next one. So that's how that assignment works. Same thing when you're done, you'll click there. And then I didn't do so well. I'm in 1,771st place. So then you'll continue on. Here's some more managing tips. We've created a sheet for you so that you can follow along, so that you know what you're supposed to do each day and what assignment that will be. So the applied labs, it tells you ahead of time what you're going to do here, and then you just start the lab as you complete all of these tasks at once. So I'll show you what that looks like. Notice again, there's no help option here. So this is all your own knowledge. And if you get going and you want to start over, you can click there. So you'll complete all of those steps to this one PowerPoint slide. This will be the same type of assignment. Okay, and then we're on to the next chapter. So that would be the first thing you would do in one day or two, depending on what the schedule says. You won't have to turn anything in on Canvas because we'll be able to pull your assignment scores from the teacher side of things. And like I said before, we can see who's logging in and doing what and how you're progressing in the class. So just make sure you're doing work every day. Okay, this is the assignment sheet. It looks similar to the one that you got in class for the other geometric stuff, but this is to keep you on track for what you're doing now online. So this first part right here is what I went through on this video. You have your videos right here. It tells you it's a video, it's a video. This is a fact sheet. This is an actual assignment where you're doing work and getting a score. Those assignments must be completed at 100%. You saw them, they're not that long. So we think that it's definitely doable to get 100% on everything. You can redo it as many times as you need to get that score. So after you finish this, you can just keep working through those assignments. They're split up in sections. And then over here, you'll just write the date you completed it. And then if it's just checking it like you went and did this, you'll get a grade for that assignment. You watch this video, check. You watch this video, check. You did this assignment. You should all have 100% here. And that will help keep you on track as to what you're supposed to be doing each day, because we don't know how long this is going to last. Right here is the link where you're going to go to log in, and then when I send this out, I will tell you what your username and password is.